Go.
And we are live for what was supposed to be some overtime hockey, but
Lightning.
Florida had a defensive breakdown and now stuck with Avs Blues.
You're not watching Red Sox Mariners?
No, I flipped over to Cubs Diamondbacks for a little bit. That's on MLB Network. I can't watch the NBA game.
I get the Sox on MLB Network down here.
No.
Wow, I didn't realize we were that far removed. Jeez.
You don't get Nesson, probably.
I do not.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Rough night for South Florida. Rough night. I mean, the Heat are down $1 billion. The Panthers season may have just ended. So now I'm watching.
Marlins doing okay?
Marlins are off.
Oh, yeah, as good as it gets.
I think. I don't know.
All right.
I was really pumped up for playoff, some overtime hockey. I took the wind out of my sails right before we started.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Yeah, you sound down about it.
I was ready to come on. I was going to be like, we're live for overtime.
You didn't have money on the Panthers, did you?
No.
No,
the Panthers. No, I can't. I don't understand why they've been such big favorites in these last two games. Minus 170, minus 160. You fucking kidding me?
Should have been
playing the champs.
Should have been betting Tampa all along.
It
seems so easy in retrospect.
It does. Just bet Tampa. For 3 years now, going on 3 years. Bet Tampa.
Makes plenty of sense. No.
Yeah.
Was it you I was talking about? Bear getting shot? I'm not trying to bring it up. I'm trying to remember if you and I had talked about it already.
A bear getting shot?
Yeah, an off-duty cop shot a bear on his property.
No.
They had to find the bear's cubs. Because the bear was tagged and everything. So then they found the bear's cubs and rescued the cubs.
How do you tag a bear? Like spray paint?
I don't know. They're very carefully. That's my guess.
So the bear's on the guy's property. Where did this happen?
I forget. Somewhere in Connecticut. I don't know exactly.
Oh, Connecticut. Okay. There were a couple bears wreaking havoc in California, I heard.
Really?
It was in the news months ago.
Oh. No, this is let's see. Here's their most recent. Connecticut cop on leave after gunning down beloved black mama bear Bobby. So it even had a name.
Why is he on leave?
Because they don't know why he shot him. They don't know if it was self-defense or it's just because there's a bear there and he was like, fuck, I'm shooting this bear.
I feel like a bear, you should be allowed to shoot a bear if it's on your property.
Yeah, I don't think so. I would think that your kids are more important than the cubs.
Right. Kids, you might have a dog. I mean, you got to kill the bear.
It was unclear if Bobby, with an I, by the way, identified by her ear tags and social media following, was shot on the unnamed officer's property. This is in Ridgefield, so that's pretty close to here. Or not that
Bear probably has more followers than us.
Ridiculous. I'm sure it does, and I'm sure there's a GoFundMe page for these cubs or something.
How does a bear? I'm so lost in this story. It's just I'm out of touch. Okay, how does a bear have a following? Don't bears live in the fucking wilderness? You either live in the wilderness and nobody knows about you, or you live in the zoo.
There's more pictures of this bear on this New York Post website, on the New York Post article, than there would be of me if some cop shot me.
Was it a black bear?
Yes. Well,
there we go.
There's a picture of this idiot
taking a leave, sir.
There's this picture of this idiot with this stupid bear with the tags on its ears sitting in somebody's hammock. Why didn't it get shot then? It feels like this officer did a favor to the rest of the community.
And even if he doesn't have, even if he doesn't have kids or a dog, like you're protecting the entire community.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Like you
can
look out your window and be like, oh shit, there's a bear on my lawn and do nothing. But then it goes next door.
So here's the thing. It's kind of unclear. It sounds like people love this bear. So people are feeding this bear and it's used to going up to people's houses and being like, yeah, give me some, like, I'll take some of your food because your neighbors did it. Those people are the ones, those people are hurting the community. You're making this bear way too comfortable approaching a house. So
yeah, you can't normalize bears in the neighborhood.
Yeah, bear had to go. I mean, I don't like this killing, like, whatever. But I mean, bears are hunted. All right, whatever. You're on your property. I think it's fair game.
Can you eat bears?
I don't think so. I never heard of that before. I mean, sure you could eat it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be a delicacy somewhere.
It's illegal to kill bears in Connecticut except in self-defense. And bear attacks are rare. Whatever, man. Maybe the guy just watched The Revenant.
Right. It's illegal to kill bears. That is odd. I don't think it should be illegal to kill bears. I think it should be a case-by-case situation.
Well, they're saying that it's if it's self-defense, it's one thing. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm face-to-face with a bear, my life is in danger.
Yeah, I'm defending myself.
Yeah, I don't need to. I'm not waiting for the bear to attack me. So I'm saying, look, it's either you or me. I'm not giving you the first blow here.
Right. You shouldn't have to show bruises on your arm like it's a domestic dispute.
Yeah. Can you prove that bear was really a threat to you? How do I know that bear is not just eating out of your trash can?
Yeah. Do you have a history with this bear?
I hate how this is phrased. Well-known black bear fatally shot. Well-known black bear. But this fucking poor guy is so minimalized. Like, again, like he just went and like shot a bear in the back of the head. Like if he's an assassin, like a bear assassin, cold-blooded killer. It's one thing. But he went there. Come on, man. Bobby with an eye. It's not cute. It's a fucking black bear.
I still can't get past the social media following. Where did this bear come from? Who named it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the whole history. I got to see if there's any Bobby the black bear. It's all gonna be better getting whacked now, but
yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate. I don't think we have bears around here. We have some deer. I could see. Yeah, I think even deer. I feel like I would never kill a deer, but I don't know if it's on your property. I feel like it's kind of fair game.
No, look, deer are okay. I don't like deer. I don't know how to phrase this. I'm going to compare them to another animal in a second, and an animal that I absolutely despise. They're not that animal. Like I hate geese. They're disgusting. But deer are like the cuter version of geese. There's just too many of them.
I don't even like the word geese.
Oh yeah, geese or goose. Better.
I like goose. I like the word goose better. I don't like the word geese. There's too many e's going. I don't know.
Is that a Top Gun thing? He's like goose because a goose from Top Gun.
Sympathetic figure, maybe.
Anthony Edwards, yeah, well-known goose killed in training exercise.
I just don't like the word geese. Geese, ugh, it just sounds.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think everything about geese is disgusting, from the name on up or whatever, down. Fucking long ass necks or nasty attitude. They're assholes. Deer are kind of that. There's just too many of them, and like they could fuck up your car pretty good if you hit them. I feel like if you're hunting deer, you're kind of doing a favor to, like, just overpopulation of deer.
There are a lot of them. They do have like an innocence about them, though.
Right. Yeah. It makes them a little. Right. They're not exactly. Yeah. Geese are not innocent at all. They're not exactly. I gotta find out what happens here when he freezes. They're not. Yeah. They're not. They're not. Innocent at all, the geese, but the deer are a little more like
there's a little bit of innocence in their eyes. The deer,
there's a little an awe factor, and we all saw Bambi. So like we know that's like, if you shoot the mother, you leave Bambi behind. But Bambi had Thumper and all the rest of those idiots in the forest, though. Should be fine.
Yeah, Bambi probably really did a great service for the Dare community.
But Bambi's okay. Bambi turned out okay, though, right? It's not like Bambi went down the wrong path.
I really don't remember the story. I just remember that the mother died.
Right, but I think Bambi ended up like rallying around her friends and was okay. I think that's the moral of the story. I don't think the moral story, like if it was like Bambi went down, got involved with the wrong crowd, ended up on the street doing bad things for bad people for drugs, then maybe there's some issue here. But Bambi ended up okay. She had good friends, lifted her up in a time of crisis.
So it's a story of resiliency, like
yeah.
Does Bambi's mother die at the beginning or end? It's the end, right?
Oh, is it? I don't know. Maybe I just made up the entire. I haven't seen Bambi.
That's literally the only thing I know about Bambi. I probably saw it like really young, and I don't know. I'm not great with Disney.
That movie came out in 1942. Holy shit!
Yeah, you couldn't make Bambi nowadays.
Why not?
It's just a little too dark for kids, I think.
I don't know, man. Like every one of these movies, the parents die. Like all Disney movies, up to Frozen.
What was the darkness about Frozen? What happened there?
The parents die in a shipwreck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the daughters is like banished from the town because nobody trusts her. There's some darkness in it.
Okay.
Yeah, parents die in a shipwreck when they're babies. Yeah, it's rough, man.
All right, so maybe I never really knew Disney. Well, I guess it makes sense. Lion King is very dark.
Yeah, geez.
Dad, wake up, Dad.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Even like Finding Nemo, man. Mom dies in the first scene.
Is that what happens?
Oh, yeah.
That's how Nemo gets lost?
Well, yeah, she is entrusted to Albert Brooks, her father, and Albert Brooks, kind of lets her get away, I think. And I forget she like runs away or something. I don't remember. Or gets lost on a school trip. I'm not sure.
Okay. I feel like I saw Finding Nemo when it first came out.
Yeah.
What else? What darkness does Disney have up their sleeve?
There's plenty of darkness in Disney. I mean, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. She's poisoned. Like she's a poison apple.
Yeah, I guess. It's not as dark as like your dad getting stampeded.
Okay, you don't care.
Or your mother getting shot in the head.
And innocent girl getting poisoned and living with seven dwarfs. All right.
That's insulting to dwarfs. They're nice people, maybe. Except for Grumpy.
It's in the forest alone. I don't know. Seems like a rough. See,
that's another story. That's another movie. I don't even know the story really.
Right. Well, there you go. That's the darkness. It's darkness towards dwarves as well.
Okay. Maybe that's why I avoided Disney. Like I really only watched these movies once, and then I don't like sad. I don't like sad movies really. Give me like a happy sad.
You want to have tears of joy at the end?
I don't really cry when I'm happy, but yeah, I'd rather have tears of joy.
You'd rather watch Rudy
yes.
than Brian's song.
Yeah, I never saw Brian's song. It seems a little depressing.
It is incredibly depressing. I can't believe I never saw Brian's song.
True story, too.
Yeah, I love you, Brian Piccolo.
I could probably make it through Brian's song.
Yeah, you got to do it once. I haven't seen it forever. I have no intention of watching it again because it's a tough one, man.
I know. That's why I don't know how people could just put themselves through those movies like again and again. It seems like a one and done.
It looks like Bambi was killed pretty early, or Bambi's mother was pretty early in the movie when Bambi's first winter.
That makes more sense. That seems kind of like really dark to end with that. You can't roll credits after that.
No, geez, no.
Like trying to think what other like sad movies. Yeah, did you ever see Manchester by the Sea?
No.
Yeah, I heard what happens in that movie, and it's like it's horrific.
Come with a kid.
It's like kids, multiple kids.
No,
He like lights the
no.
house on fire.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Mistakenly.
Well, that's a positive, I guess. At least it wasn't arson.
No, he didn't light up his kids. No, but like, imagine like, because I had no idea what that movie was about. I just didn't watch it because it was like took place. It was like just seemed like too like Red Sox-y for me.
Yeah. Yep.
It takes place in Mass or whatever. Like that was my reasoning for not watching it. Like, thank God I never like got sucked into the whole because I won a bunch of awards, right?
I think so. I think it did, but I'm gonna say like I didn't watch it. Yeah, it's a little Boston-y, little Boston heavy. But if I know it's gonna be kind of a depressing, sad movie, like I don't really want to sign up for that. Like it's hard for me to be like, yeah, it sounds like something. It might be a great movie, but just it's hard for me to commit my 2.5 hours to something I know I'm going to walk away with like thinking about my life in all the worst possible ways.
Life is depressing enough. I don't need a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I've watched Requiem for a Dream as many times as I have.
That's
maybe like 3 times.
That's not as much depressing as it is just disturbing.
I don't know. I'm depressed at the end of it, but it is disturbing also.
I'm more haunted by it. Like I saw it once, and I feel like I could still like envision the
everything.
Yes, exactly. It's like I saw it yesterday.
That's a funny. Yeah, well, that's probably the worst part of seeing it for the second or the third time is the shit you did forget coming back to fuck you up again.
It's gonna take me another 7 years to forget that scene.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sad movies. There's like a level of sadness.
Toy Story 3 had almost a pretty dark turn. They're all on their way out, gonna die, and it was like they played it up real good. Like all the toys are headed for the incinerator. And they did a great job of like sucking you in, being like, "Wow, this is really horrible."
Really, I think I only saw the first Toy Story. That has a little sadness too. But so, do you really think there's a chance that they're going to end up in the incinerator?
I mean, I don't remember. It could have been one of them. They lost one or two of them. You know what I mean? Like maybe Potato Head goes over or whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
And 3 at that point, like 3 was supposed to be the last one. Like 4 kind of came after success. Like 3 was really good. 3 was great. And I think after the success of 3, they decided to do a 4th one. But 3 was supposed to be the last one.
Plus, there's like innocent toys. There's some innocence to those characters.
Yeah, I wasn't like rooting for the toys to go overboard.
No, you can't. That's the problem. That's why, like, I could watch any movie. I could watch, any gangster flick, any sort of criminal element. I could watch those guys get tortured because at least I know they're bad people.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a few innocent people that go down in those movies too, but they're like uncredited.
Yeah, you don't mind seeing so, as they do that whole scene with what's his name getting his eye poked out of his head in Casino, and a couple innocents get whacked, like a bar gets shot up or something in that scene, but it all gets faded away when you realize this guy is getting tortured in some
guy with the sandwich in the driveway.
He wasn't innocent.
No,
but he wasn't doing anything wrong at that point.
It wasn't a gun.
No. Well, the paperwork said it was.
Yeah, so those movies like that, but I don't know why anyone would watch like a movie where like a dog dies at the end. I've heard Marley and Me is like the saddest movie.
Never saw it.
Owen Wilson and I think Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston.
Maybe I did see that. I think I did. Actually, I think I did see that one, and I think I know. Yeah, I think I know what happens.
Anything with a dog, I kind of know like what's gonna happen.
Old Yeller.
Never saw Old Yeller. That one where they have to take him out back and shoot him?
Yeah, he's got rabies, yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
But you had no problem with the Mice and Men, though. Yeah, shoot Lenny at the end.
Is that what they do to him? I think I saw Mice and Men once in school.
Yeah, so
I know he kills his little buddy, right? Does he smother him to death or something?
I think he kills a girl by accident.
Oh.
And then his buddy's got to take him out to kill him.
That's fucking dark.
Yeah.
And the guy had some issues. You don't have to take him out. He's not a dog.
Gary Sinise plays the buddy in the movie, I think. I forget who plays Lenny.
Is it Malkovich?
It is Malkovich, yep. Yeah, John Malkovich, yep. Yeah. I saw these two guys are from the area, and there was from where I grew up, and they had kids, I guess at this point they had kids at this private high school in Poughkeepsie, and they did it was James Earl Jones as Lenny and David Strathairn as the Gary Sinise character. Did a Of Mice and Men play for like the school, and I went. It wasn't my school. It was close to my school, but it was like their school. And like, I forget, my father took me, my mother took me, but we went.
It was good.
That's pretty cool, man.
Had to be, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. James Earl, and it was like, and it wasn't like a regular play, like in a theater. It was outdoors. We had like chairs on a lawn, and they did it all outside. It was so cool. It was so cool, and it was just the two of them. They did like I don't know, like everything that happened, like
2-man show.
Yeah, I don't think there was like a girl that got killed. I think it was all off screen, all acted or all done off, off set or whatever, off stage, whatever it was. So they might have like a little stage set up out there for them to perform on, but it was like theater in the park, I guess. Maybe that's what you would call it. That was pretty cool. But I think it was probably before Strathairn was on The Sopranos. So
yeah, I would think, well, that wasn't until early 2000s.
Yeah. So The Sopranos was just getting started up anyway. Yeah. So pretty cool.
Schindler's List. It's another one.
I'd see that though. It's World War II, and I know.
I know, but I've never gotten around to it just because it's like.
You know what you're signing up for. That's a DVD. I have that DVD, but I've never popped it in.
Yeah, exactly. It's a tough watch. It's long. Holocaust. It's like the Holocaust movie.
Yeah, I think you got to watch Life is Beautiful if you do a Holocaust or World War II movie.
That's pretty sad. That movie too.
Yeah, you saw. Does it involve? I know it's Italian, but does it involve the Holocaust at all, or is it all just like this Italian guy's journey?
No, see, that's another one I only saw once, and it was in school. You saw it, right?
No, I never saw Life is Beautiful. No.
Oh, do you know like the idea of why it's sad?
No.
I don't want to ruin it. All right.
I haven't seen it yet. It's 30 years.
No, he gets killed at the end.
Oh man! Wow.
And it's like kind of like it's him and his son on the run, and the way he gets killed is like to protect his son.
Ah, well, nice.
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's just not something like. Why am I going to watch that again?
The Nazis.
Fucking Nazis got me.
Not great guys. Yeah, not great guys.
Yeah, no real redeeming qualities. What about a movie like Titanic?
I actually watched that again recently. Most of it recently. It was just because it was on. It was the start of it. I was on. I'm like, I haven't watched this in forever. Like, let me just see the beginning because I remember it's kind of like grandiose. Mm-hmm. I forgot like the whole part with DiCaprio, how he got on the boat, won the ticket like in a card game, etc. And I kind of got hooked into it. I didn't see the end. It's like the whole reason you watch movies is to watch the fucking ship go down,
right?
But I didn't see the end. But you know what? The movie itself was a little bit better than I had remembered. It was so hyped up at the time. It was so overdone at the time that I think it was kind of lost on me, like how good it actually was. But it was a lot better than I remembered. Now I'm not going to go out and buy or rent, rent it again. It'll probably be a long time before I see it on and I'm like, yeah, let's give it a shot again. But
it is on a lot, so I catch bits and pieces.
Yeah,
I could watch that. I could watch Jack die at the end, no problem.
yeah. I didn't avoid it on purpose. It was just I didn't, I just didn't. I just changed it off. Just flew it off. That's enough. I don't need to see it go down.
Did you see it in theaters?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone saw that in theaters.
I might have saw it twice in theaters. I might have saw it. I forget who I saw it with though.
I may have seen it twice too.
It's
one of those movies that got re-released because of the Oscars.
Yeah, it was on screens for a long time. Do you remember who you saw it with?
No.
Yeah, neither do I. That's weird.
Definitely adults, because it was definitely all like the first rack ever saw on the big screen was Kate Winslet.
Yeah. Well,
maybe you saw
it was PG-13 and I was 16 when it came out, so I probably didn't see it with an adult. I was an adult at the time.
Oh,
wait, was it PG-13 or was it R? Because
I think it might have been PG-13. I think you can get away with as long as it's art. The breasts. It was for art purposes. It wasn't like he was banging her. And the tits popped out. It was. I want to say PG-13.
Yeah, it is PG-13. Yeah, it makes sense that it was PG-13.
Kate Winslet. I always loved Kate Winslet. She did a great service. Great service.
Well, I mean,
when did that movie come out? June
97.
January 97.
Yeah.
So I'm not even 11 years old yet. That's awesome. Maybe I'd seen a Playboy before.
It's much different. Not expecting it though.
Oh, it's a good foreign object. UFO.
Is that really happening right now? They're doing this? Can they do this in a movie? Do they know that I'm watching?
Yeah. Bought that VHS as soon as it came out.
Double tape.
Oh, yeah. Big, bulky ass fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. How many double tapes did you have?
Double tapes. I should. You think I'd have one on deck? So definitely Titanic.
Scarface was double.
I don't think I had Scarface on VHS.
Goodfellas and Casino were
I did Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Does that count?
Oh, that's cool. No,
that was a bulky one. Yeah, it's a twofer.
Goodfellas and Casino were double-sided discs. When the first DVDs came out, you had to flip the discs over. But the tapes are a whole horse of another color because it's double the space on your shelf.
Yeah, a lot more room.
I don't remember other than Scarface. What would it have been?
Did you ever see the movie Gulliver's Travel, the TV version?
No.
Because I feel like I had that on VHS.
Double VHS?
Ted Danson played Gulliver. Well, it was a 2-night event.
Wow.
So it was probably 3 hours plus.
Man, Ted Danson.
Ted Danson as Gulliver.
Love it. Just absolute TV star. When he's not on like a hit show, he's just working, doing Gulliver's Travels. Why not?
Always doing something, man.
Yeah.
Always doing something. Started off in Body Heat in the early 80s.
There it is, yeah.
Late 70s, whenever that was.
Yeah.
Just never looked back.
Hey, I had when I worked for A&E, they had like random posters and it's like swag giveaways and stuff every once in a while. Empty out a closet for like minions like me to pick through.
Mm-hmm.
And they had some A&E TV movie where Ted Danson was like a teacher that taught kids. I think he taught kids chess. Oh, what was the name of the movie? I never saw this thing, but I was like known because I had the Ted Danson poster. I was like him with a bunch of kids. He was like a teacher in the Bronx. I gotta look this one up.
Troubled youths, and he wins them over. Was it that sort of thing?
Yeah, Knights of the South Bronx. Oh, there's the posters. Is great. Knights with a K, obviously, because it's a chess movie. Movie's based on a true story. A teacher who taught school children in the Bronx in no time to play at competition level, eventually winning New York City and New York State chess championships. The screenplay portrays whistleblowing and a midlife crisis that combine to remove Richard Mason, played by Ted Danson, from his old life. What? He becomes a substitute teacher and is assigned to a fourth grade class in the South Bronx. In the class are students with parents who are drug addicts or in jail or just scrambling to pay the bills. Few of them see purpose in school other than meeting society's requirements, and he struggles, mostly in vain, to reach them. Then, a student whose father is in jail sees Mason in the park playing a simultaneous exhibition and beating 14 opponents at once. He asks to learn the game. One thing leads to another, and soon the entire class is interested in the game. Yada, yada, yada.
Class?
Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. The class forms a team and compete in ever larger tournaments. And Ted Danson is the only name here.
I looked at the cast. I just ran through it. There's nothing.
Yes.
Maybe a couple familiar faces, but I'm not going to scroll through their filmography. I'll tell you
that. No. There's one name that sounded kind of familiar, but I don't know. Oh, Keke Palmer? She's like a singer or something.
Wayne Gretzky's doing commercials for BetMGM. Didn't he have some sort of gambling scandal at one point?
Oh, we talked about this. We couldn't figure out what it was, what Gretzky's scandal was. He's squeaky clean. He scrubbed the internet for it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I made a fool out of myself. I was telling somebody about it. I'm like, yeah, something happened. Yeah, him and his wife and Rick Tocchet. Here it is. Now I have it. How is this coming up now? I was Googling this in front of somebody one time, being like, no, Wayne Gretzky's not as squeaky clean as he comes out to be. It was at your stag, as a matter of fact. And I was fighting and arguing in vain that it actually happened.
I just Googled Wayne Gretzky scandal and it popped right up.
I just did the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing that night.
Press Google, bro. They control what they want you to see.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Gretzky's wife allegedly placed bets in gambling ring, and now this guy's doing legal. Yep. Dude, they had a name for the for like the investigation, Operation Slapshot, which seems ridiculous, but it was the code name of an undercover police operation superheaded by New Jersey State Police against an illegal nationwide gambling ring.
Operation Slapshot. It's like if it was like an investigation into the mafia, they were like Operation Italian Americans.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. So it's after, okay, we get who it's after.
Operation Spaghetti and Meatballs or something. Like,
seriously.
A little more discreet.
Yeah, for real.
Operation Great One.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't know he was doing I mean, they all do it now, but it's better than slinging for crypto.
That's true. Well, yeah, I mean, I have no problem with them doing it. It's just seems a little
it's
odd.
Hey, pretty soon you have guys who went away for weed doing weed commercials.
True.
Right?
True. The Gretzky's could market themselves as like pioneers.
Yeah, seriously. You're ahead of the game.
Oh, and apparently this ring had ties to the Bruno Scarfo crime family, which has a base operation in Philly, Southern New Jersey.
Nice. South Jersey, Philly, same thing.
So if you're Wayne Gretzky, though, why are you getting involved? You got more money than you need, man.
Yeah, I respect him more. I like that he's getting his fingernails dirty a little bit. Rubbing elbows with creeps like Scarfo. Good for you, Wayner.
2 other hockey players mentioned also that were implicated by law enforcement officials.
Tocchet and who else?
No, not including Tocchet. One, some guy, Travis Green, on the Maple Leafs.
Okay.
And the other is Jeremy Roenick.
JR. Not surprising at all.
It says San Jose Sharks center. I guess he was playing for the Sharks at that point. Do not think of Roenick as a shark.
No, not at all. What probably happened was Gretzky and Roenick got together, and they're talking about the scene in Swingers where, like, Roenick's made out to be a god of hockey, and Gretzky's made out to be a little bitch. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "How do I look tougher? Like, how do I get to be more like you, Jeremy? I'll be as tough as a guy named Jeremy." And,
Gretzky almost did time trying to impress Jeremy Roenick.
Trying to catch up in his street cred. Like, listen, I know this guy's Scarfo back in Jersey. Give him a call. Place a couple bets with him.
Wow, I did not know Roenick was involved.
What's the company that he's shilling for now?
Who's that? Roenick?
Gretzky. No, what's the?
Oh, BetMGM.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's like him walking through the fountains of the Bellagio and shit, or MGM. I guess.
Well, yeah. Wait a second. Well, Gretzky's one of those guys. He hangs out with like Jordan and Barkley, right? And Tiger.
I don't know. Does he?
I thought so. I thought he was part of. He was part of that group. I thought I've heard him mentioned in that group before.
I mean, he might. It's like a fraternity of just like great all-time.
I think there was a story about Gretzky and Jordan, and like Jordan tipped somebody in a Vegas casino. I forget, like $20 or something. And Gretzky's like, no. He's like, Vegas, this is how we do it. And he threw $100 to the person.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, kind of show him how to. I think it was Jordan he did it to. Maybe it was Tiger. I don't know.
Tiger was a bad tipper.
Well,
I think it was like one of those things he just didn't know how to do.
Wayner. I mean, what does he care?
A bad tipper too.
Scotty?
Yeah, no tipping Pippen.
Yeah. Number 2s, yeah. Not surprised. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Jordan or Tiger, but that's Gretzky just peeling the $100 bill off.
I could see it being Tiger.
I could see it being Jordan too. I could see him not being like tight with his money, but thinking like that's enough, like 20 is enough. Not having.
Could have had a rough night too, playing blackjack.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have been down $20,000. Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, rubbing elbows with Barkley. Barkley's that bad luck charm, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, they had. This is Wikipedia, but apparently they had Gretzky on wiretaps.
Jesus.
New Jersey.
That's all legal. What a waste of time. It's legal in Jersey.
Oh yeah.
It's not legal in California yet. But
it's not in California yet?
Nah.
So odd. Where it's legal, where it's not. I mean,
it just became legal here like 8 months ago.
Yeah. You would think California though, they were like front of the line for weed. I guess that's weed though.
Yeah. I heard on the radio that Connecticut, maybe by first quarter of 2023, we might be ready to go.
Up and running.
Yeah. It's sensitive, but there's lotteries and there's people got to get set up and stuff, and it's a whole mess. It's a lottery, but you could pay to be in it. You could pay double to be. You could pay like for a couple entries into the lottery. It's very weird.
That was 2020, right? The election where it passed.
I don't remember.
Or wait, was it not even an election?
We didn't vote for it. No,
Oh,
it was at like the Capitol level. They did it. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It feels like it's been like almost a couple of years.
You could have told me it happened in March. I would have believed you. You could have told me it happened 3 Marches ago. I would have believed you.
Yeah. That's how it is. They drag their feet with weed. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, it should be. It seems like it should be easier, but it's not.
That's just the government. This drags their feet with everything.
Yeah.
That's like you want me to vote for it. Show me that you can fucking change how slow things operate. I don't be like a crazy person and go in and try and rewrite everything and redo everything. Like, the last guy sucked. Let's try. No, don't be like a madman. But there's things that should be done. Like, just get them done quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you shouldn't be haggling over like anything to do with education. Like, yeah, improve it. Find a way to make it better, and do it. Like, there's too much haggling and you're passing bills and stuff. People are jamming other shit in the bill and getting voted down because there's 10 other things in there nobody wants, and the one thing that everybody wants is getting held up. Like, no, it's fine. Stop fucking doing that. Just do one fucking thing at a time and get it done right. It's the one thing the government doesn't fucking get. You have a construction guy out there, you do it one thing at a time. You got to do the foundation. You do the foundation first. You get it out. You're not doing the foundation and the window on the third floor at the same time. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Do the fucking foundation first, and then move on and do the next thing.
It's too many moving parts. That's the problem.
And yeah, none of them move in the same direction.
Right. It's too many Indians.
Yeah.
No chiefs.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Either way. Either way, it works.
That's good. That's the phrase that's going to get us canceled.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
That's an old phrase. We're from a different time.
We're born in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was different back then.
There was no Guardians or whatever the Washington football team is.
Yeah.
Commanders.
OJ was doing Naked Gun movies. It was wild. It was a wild time.
Yeah. Yeah. And lauded for him.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, his role is kind of perfect in the Naked Gun movies. I don't remember the second one as much, but the first one is perfect for the aftermath of OJ because it's just him getting the shit kicked out of him for the 2 hours.
That's the one that ends with Reggie in Angel Stadium.
Yes. I must kill the queen.
Right. That's the second one.
That's the first one.
Oh, he's in the first. I thought he didn't come on until the sequel.
No, he's in the first one. Nordberg. Yeah, he.
Oh, so is the third one he's out of because by that point he was already,
I don't even remember the third one. The second.
Oh, the third one I remember because it was on HBO all the time. That's the one where Nick the Slasher McGurk. That's the character he plays in prison, and he helped bust the dude out. Anna Nicole Smith is in that.
Oh, okay. I do remember that.
There's a whole thing at the Oscars with like Vanna White and Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes. Okay, I do remember 3. Yes. I remember 3. Okay, I thought that was 2. That was my mistake. So 33.
No, I think I could be wrong too, but I think that's 3. There is one. There is like a hidden one in there. It might be number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, number 2. There's like a guy in a wheelchair.
The Nordberg?
No. There's a guy in a wheelchair.
Because Nordberg's in a wheelchair in the first one.
At the end, when he goes down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. What 22? Wait.
Oh, the second one, Robert Goulet is the bad guy. That's the second one.
Oh man, that's a great. Yeah, I forgot about Goulet. Yeah, Goulet's a great bad guy. What an amazing casting decision.
There is a bad guy in a wheelchair in that one too, but I can't remember exactly what his role is. He's like a doctor or something, scientist.
All right.
There's like an imposter. They dress up like him.
Okay. Kind of sounds familiar.
I don't know. I don't remember that one much at all. I could just picture Goulet like in a suit, stash.
Gotcha.
Hair.
I've seen the first one so many times. Like that one is like ingrained in my memory.
Yeah, first one. Yeah, first one's really good. I mean, the end, Queen, Enrico Palazzo. It's
it's a classic. Leslie Nielsen. I'm not sure that it's a worse world without Leslie Nielsen's in it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's his face just recently passed away too, right? His sidekick.
Who's his sidekick?
In the movies, George Kennedy. Didn't he recently?
Oh yeah. I don't. Yeah. Did he? I don't know.
2016.
I forget that that's George Kennedy because George Kennedy was also in Cool Hand Luke.
Right, yeah.
That's a good 25, 30 years before this movie came out. So it's obviously, grown. He's an older man at that point. And then Cool Hand Luke, he's one of like the tough guys on the chain gang there.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously we remember him more. He's older from those movies, but yeah, the guy definitely. McHale's Navy.
Wait, all right, that's Eastwood, right?
I think so. Yeah, he was in the Dirty Dozen. Magnificent.
Dirty Dozen.
No, he wasn't in the Magnificent Seven. He was in Guns of the Magnificent Seven, which was a sequel, I'm assuming.
They did a couple of those, yeah.
Oh, he was in all 4 airports.
Airport.
Oh, I misread. I thought airplane. I don't know what airport is. There was 4 of them though.
Wow, jeez, was it like a disaster movie? Was it like a '70s disaster movie type thing? Airport.
Yeah, 4 airplane themed disaster films.
Yeah, sounds like it. Blazing Inferno. And
I mean, this guy's got to stay away from airplanes.
Yeah,
all 4 movies. Jesus. Married 4 times to
Anybody
3 women.
Oh, double dipped.
Oh man.
I wonder if 1 is the same as 4, or if it was like back to back, or what it was. Jeez.
No, it was 2 and 3 were the same. That's tough.
Whoa. George Kennedy.
He married her in 1959, divorced in 71, then he remarried her in 73, divorced in 78. And his 4th wife also married in 78. He must have met her right after the ink dried.
Nobody famous?
You can't click on their names, so. Dorothy Galooly.
Galooly? Huh.
Relative of Jeff Galooly's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nancy Kerrigan assailant.
That's when the Olympics was cool.
What else was Kennedy in there? To make a couple.
I think Earthquake.
Another disaster movie. Let's see where he made his
Flight of the Phoenix.
I don't know that one.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Oh, that's shit. Is that Pacino?
It's Eastwood. Jeff Bridges.
Oh, Eastwood and Bridges.
It's from 74.
Okay.
I think that's basically it.
Yeah, good career.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see, speaking of Jeff Bridges, by the way, that's a weird combo. I think I have that movie too. I never watched it. You see that Jeff Bridges is coming out with a show on FX?
No. What's it called?
Oh, it's called The Old Man. You got some summer viewing. I think this is going to be like one of those ones that we got to see.
The Old Man thriller series?
Yeah, it's I don't know the full story, but basically he's on the run for the whole series. He was like in hiding, and then he's on the run. And people after him are going after his daughter. He's going to Morocco, but he's like he's a killer. He's a hunt, he hunts people, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, yeah. I think it's
Amy Brenneman.
Amy Brenneman, a great, sidekick for some badass. I don't know if she plays the daughter or whatever, or the love interest.
All right, nice. FX.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. It feels like, kind of filling the hole that Fargo left behind.
Fill in the holes. The last I got.
Oh, there it is, and we're frozen. And is let's see, looking downwards. Not a flattering freeze frame for the kid, but
fill in the hole was the last thing.
Fill in the hole that that like Fargo left behind on FX.
Mm.
Like a little more grander scale than that, but like same thing. It's violent.
Did you watch all the Fargos?
I didn't make it through the Chris Rock one.
Wasn't that good, right?
I didn't get through like 2 episodes. Didn't feel right.
Is it part of it is because it's Chris Rock and you have a hard time seeing Chris Rock as anything other than Chris Rock?
I don't know. We talked about it a little bit, maybe when it first came out. I don't know if that's why. The story was like a little convoluted. There's a trading of kids or something.
Yeah.
You get my son, I get your son. I'm like, what am I fucking watching?
It was a little like cartoonish, comic bookish.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, they just didn't do it for me. I didn't. Yeah.
The other seasons were good though. The first one with the Lester.
Billy Bob Thornton was a great season.
Oh yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
And then the Ewan McGregor season wasn't bad either.
That's where he plays like his twins, right? That was a good one. Yep.
And there was one in the middle.
The Ted Danson one.
Oh, Ted Danson, full circle.
Ted Danson and the daughter. And the daughter.
Oh,
yeah.
right. It was a kind of a prequel, right? To the
I think it was in the 70s. I don't know if it was prequel. Yeah, I mean prequel to everything. Yeah. But yeah, that was a really good season.
Yes, one of the cops played. It was the cop, but what's his face? Plays. Did he play Jerry West? Is that the same guy?
Really?
I don't know if it's him or not. He kind of looks like him, but he plays him like the father. The old man in season 1, he like runs a diner or something.
Right.
Yeah, he used to be a cop, and then his younger version is in season 2, solving something in the 70s.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the bad guy in it? I can't remember. Like,
okay. I remember Kirsten Dunst like kills somebody by accident or something.
Oh, Jesse Plemons is the husband, right?
Yes, and you want like a little bit of a mind fuck. That's where they met and end up getting married.
Yes. Okay.
So I think that's season 2.
But who's the bad guy?
The bad guy. Okay, so there's a couple different ones. There's like I don't know if they're not Italian, are they? I could picture the dude. He has like stupid sideburns. Oh, you know who might be who's one of the bad guys? Massive Genius.
Really?
Soprano. Yeah.
Oh, you might be right. I could picture that.
It's Fargo, so it's like there's all kinds of moving parts. Like you don't know who's bad sometimes. But he's one of the guys. He's like a Kansas City guy or something.
Yes. That sounds right.
And then there's some like family of white people that they're bad too, but I could picture one of the guys too. He's like, him if you see his face, but I have no idea what his name is. Kind of thin guy, weird looking face.
Kieran Culkin's in it.
He might be one of the brothers in that.
Yeah, he's one of the brothers. Yep. Oh, Brad Garrett is in it.
Garrett, okay.
Nick Offerman is in it.
Nick Offerman. Patrick Wilson, that's the guy. He's not the Jerry West guy, is he?
No. Doesn't look like him though. All right. I just remember there being like she meets him like in a airport or something at the end. It's a showdown in an airport, maybe.
Maybe that doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know.
Did I mention on the podcast about Shania Twain?
No, I can't remember ever hearing the words come out of your mouth.
Because I could easily repeat stories. I heard a Shania Twain song on at the gym, like, I don't know, months ago.
Okay.
I could just tell it was her, so I Googled it. It was a song from, I don't know, how long ago. But when I was Googling Shania Twain, I did like some snooping, just, went down a rabbit hole.
Yep.
Turns out she got divorced, like, I don't know,
From
12
George
years
Kennedy?
ago. Yeah. It's all coming back to George Kennedy. She got divorced 10 years ago, right? It turns out like I don't remember. I'm paraphrasing. Whatever. It's not that important, but it was like her assistant or her nanny or something was like banging her husband.
Oh, man. Okay.
And the nanny was also married, or the assistant was also married.
Yeah.
So they ended up together, the nanny and her husband. She ends up with the assistant's ex. It's like they swapped.
What?
Yeah.
That's
wild
weird.
story, right? It's what internet, man. You just end up, I do light reading and I end up with a nice juicy soap opera.
That is fucking weird.
It is very weird.
I wonder if they confided in each other.
That's what the story said, but I mean, how else are they going to make it
confided?
Sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how else are they going to make it sound?
I mean, I gotta see this maid assistant.
Right. I mean, because Shania Twain, not bad.
No.
What's this guy doing?
Especially back then.
And her ex-husband was like, you just look at him and you're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What a creep.
And just that wedding photo, man.
Okay.
Do something with your hair. Fucking wedding photo. God, this ain't a fucking Guns N' Roses concert. Mutt. His name is Mutt. Well, his nickname's Mutt. Robert John Mutt Lang.
Certainly is a mutt. Absolutely right about that. Ugh.
Wonder if he's still with the assistant.
He's with her assistant.
Yeah, right.
Just keeps trading.
I mean, she met him. I don't want to defend this guy, make any excuses, but she met this guy. He was a producer. It's like
that's what he does.
That's not going to last. I mean, it's amazing that they lasted as long as they did. Come on, they lasted longer than Tommy Mottola and Mariah Carey.
What was that? 3 days?
I think Jeter may have had a hand in ending that.
I mean, Tommy Mottola probably shouldn't have been anywhere near her.
No, not in 1993 or whatever it was.
No, he thought he was bigger than he really was.
Peaked in the mid 90s.
Yeah, he tried to capitalize.
Oh man, it might not even been assistant or nanny. It says here on Wikipedia, Twain's best friend. Best friend.
The nanny? Or
yeah.
Assistant? Oh man.
I don't know if it was necessarily her assistant. I may have just made that up. It says best friend.
This keeps getting worse and worse.
And the new guy, she ended up with some Swiss executive. I mean, she married up. She traded in like fucking a lemon for a Ferrari.
That guy's probably got access to all kinds of illicit funds.
Yeah.
Oh, Top Gun, the new Top Gun has gotten great ratings, apparently.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Something to look forward to.
I mean, the hype is real.
It's what it sounds like. I think I got to see that in the theater.
It seems like a theater movie.
Yeah. For sure.
I haven't gone back to the NBA game once.
I don't think I'm missing much.
I could tell it was over. There was rain and threes. It was boring, so shut it off.
Tough night for sports. Day games. A lot of baseball day games today.
Yeah, not much going on.
Pete Alonso walked off the Cardinals, right?
Cardinals, yep.
I think the longest current hit streak might be in that game.
Jeff McNeil.
No, Goldschmidt is at 11, but no, that's not the highest hit. That's not the biggest hit streak right now. The total hit streak right now is 15.
Whoa.
That's the Blue Jays' Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, okay. Vladdy Jr.
There's a bunch of double digits.
Is that the highest one of the season?
I'm not sure. I don't know. They got two separate.
I feel like it might be.
How long has we've said?
What?
The longest we've said on the show.
15 is definitely the longest.
No. JD Martinez had an 18-game hit streak.
Really? That flew under the radar. I don't remember hearing about that.
Yeah, we'd missed a show or two. I wonder if that was when. I don't have good dates here.
But it's not current, though.
It's not current. No. No. Vlad's at 15. Devers at 12. Santiago Espinal at 12. Where's he? A Giant?
Espinal's a Blue Jay, isn't he?
Is he? I don't remember that name at all. He is
What's his first name?
Jay. Santiago. He is a Blue Jay.
He's like a middle infielder or something.
And then a bunch at 11, Goldschmidt, Manuel Margot, Jonathan Daza, Trey Turner, and Whit Merrifield has a 10-game hit streak. So there's a bunch in progress right now.
Nobody has reached the magic number of 20, though.
No 20s yet. Nope. No 20s. No halfways. No 28s. No, we're not there yet. The 56 watch continues.
It's under tight watch. Operation Joe DiMaggio.
Let's see. Let's do some league leaders real quick. Why not?
Well, no, all right. I mean, Judge home runs has to be.
Judge's home runs. They show that all the time.
ERA, Nestor Cortez.
ERA is Nestor, followed by Verlander, 135, 138. Judge's home runs. Batting. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, batting average.
Batting average. I might just go with the hitting streak guy, Vlad.
It's not Vlad. Vlad's not top 10. Not top 5. Sorry. 375 is the number.
Whoa. This is in all of baseball.
In all of baseball, yep.
Who is hitting 375? There's probably like 10 guys even hitting 300.
Let's see. No.
No?
There
20?
are 25 players 300 or above.
That is something we should come back to at the end of the year. I want to know how many guys end up hitting 300.
Yes.
That actually qualify for the batting title.
Yeah. All these guys are legit. Over 100. Oh, no. A couple of guys aren't.
Oh, is it
There's maybe 3 guys that aren't quite legit here.
Is it Devers?
It is not.
Is he up there though? Because I remember
Devers
hearing them saying that the Red Sox weren't hitting, but Devers was like on fire or something.
Yeah, Devers is hitting 340. He's 4th.
Okay.
Baseball.
Let's see, 375. There's so many options.
Tell you that this name you're not going to get the leader.
No.
2 and 3. One guy is always there. Another guy is not a no-brainer, but a guy that makes perfect sense. Of course, he's up there.
Trout?
No. Trout is number 12 in all baseball. He's batting .320. So the guy in first has 104 at bats. The guys after
he's
him,
not a brand name at all.
No. The guys after him have 141, 136, 153 at bats. So it's a little bit behind in the ABs, but I think it's still legit. I mean, at least right now, it's legit. I'm not sure he is, but.
Is it a Milwaukee Brewer?
No.
I don't know. There's too many guys.
It is Taylor Ward.
Oh, the Angels?
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a hell of a start to his career, right?
Nah, we would have been here all night.
2 is Manny Machado.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Machado.
355, and Tim Anderson is third, 346.
Tim Anderson, also leading the league in errors.
To round it out, your boy Eric Hosmer is batting 336.
I do like Hosmer.
There you go. You care about wins? There's 4 guys tied with 5 wins.
Any Yankees on there?
No.
I don't know. Verlander?
Verlander's one of them, yeah. Verlander, Walker Buehler, Logan Webb, and Max Scherzer.
Scherzer's going to be stuck on 5 for a while.
Yes, he is. RBIs.
RBIs, I feel like Judge is not leading, right?
He's not in the top 5.
Too many, yeah. RBIs. I'm going to go back to Devers.
No. Devers, I don't see him on this list.
It's really? It's not a guy. Is it a guy we've mentioned already?
Devers is 32nd in RBIs with 21. No, not a guy who's mentioned. Number 1 has 36 RBIs. He's not been mentioned yet.
36 RBIs. Gary Sanchez.
No.
He has gotten hot.
Not that hot. Judge is 5th, by the way, with 30 RBIs.
Judge is 5th.
This guy is one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. For, I don't know, maybe 15 games.
It's not Stanton, is it?
Stanton's 2nd with 35.
I don't know. Just give it to me.
Pete Alonso, 36 RBIs.
Wow, I didn't realize he was okay. I don't think I would have gotten Alonso. I didn't realize he was having that good of a year.
I think he was having a fine year, but he has been hot for I don't know.
Turns it on a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Hits is Devers, Machado, top 2. Stolen bases. There's 3 guys with 11. Jorge Mateo, Harrison Bader, Julio Rodriguez.
Mateo, yep.
Strikeouts. I would not get any of these guys. I would get Scherzer. He's 4th on the list. Strikeouts is Dylan Cease with 67 strikeouts right now.
Cease, yeah.
And saves, I'm not gonna make you guess. Saves, Taylor Rogers with 15, Josh Hader with 14, Liam Hendricks with 12, Jordan Romano with 12, and Daniel Bard with 10 rounds out your save leaders in baseball. That's it. Any other stats you're interested in that I can look up here?
How about strikeouts for a hitter?
Oh, let's see.
I have a few guesses.
Player stats, player batting, strikeouts. All right. Well, who's your guess?
Is it a Yankee?
No.
It's not a Yankee.
No. Gallo's 10th. Right.
Well, he doesn't play every day.
Throw your he's still only seven back. He just needs to play a series to catch up.
Let's see. Wow. Is it a brand name?
No.
It's not. Sean Murphy.
No. Sean Murphy.
Just thinking about my fantasy team.
No.
Jared Walsh.
No.
The Phillies strike out about Kyle. Oh no, Kyle Schwarber's kind of a brand name.
Schwarber's 4th.
He is okay. I'm getting warmer.
The top three are tied.
Rhys Hoskins.
No. Rhys Hoskins, he's 11th.
Rhys Hoskins feels like whenever I'm watching the Phillies, he always strikes out. Blues just went up 1-0. I don't know. Who we got?
3 are Patrick Wisdom of the Cubs.
Ooh.
Franmil Reyes of the Guardians.
Right.
And Dansby Swanson of the Bravos.
Swanson.
52, 52, 52. A lot of Ks. And after Schwarber is Eugenio Suarez. And Chris Taylor, tied for 5th. There you go.
If you could delete one player, if you could make one guy disappear from the Yankees, who would it be?
Hicks.
Yeah. I guess he's the unanimous answer.
I mean,
I had 3 guys. I had 3 guys written down.
You're not a Tim LaCastro fan?
No. Hicks was one.
Yeah.
Not in any specific order. Gallo was the other.
Yep.
And Chad Green was the other.
Oh, yeah.
and I had that written down before today. So I think I home alone Chad Green.
I made my family disappear.
I made Chad Green disappear.
I also wouldn't mind this version of Loizaga disappearing and last year's version coming back.
Yeah. I saw some people because Chad Green was like entering. He was back kind of in the circle. He was in at least in the fringe of the circle of trust.
Maybe with Boone, not with me though.
Well, yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I saw some like Yankees Twitter being a little upset when he came out with like the forearm strain, and like I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but I almost like looked at it as like relief. He was almost like an old Yeller, like let's take Chad Green out back and shoot him before he like gives the neighborhood rabies. You know what I mean?
Let's tag him and get him out of here.
Right. Let's get a crooked fucking cop to shoot Chad Green or something.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the best case scenario because, like, the more you throw Chad Green out there, it's gonna be bad.
Oh, maybe we missed the story. Maybe the old bear was Tariq Cohen. They just had to take him out. They couldn't cut him or release him.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Maybe I misread the story. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Chad Green going away for a little while.
Yeah, let's next man up. Let's call some other pitcher up.
Yeah, it can't do worse.
So we'll figure it out.
Any other stats you're looking at? Whether it be let's see, I got player batting, team batting, whatever. Team pitching, player pitching, fielding, anything you want. WAR. What is it good for?
I still don't know what WAR is exactly. I mean, wins above replacement, but
Trout's first in WAR.
Of course.
Judges down.
Of course. They just cook the books for Trout. It's like Bernie Madoff. It's like we're just going to say Trout. Nobody can understand WAR or how it's calculated. Just put Trout up there, number one.
Yep. That's it. There you go. There's your stats league leader update. About 40 games into the season, give or take.
Yeah, about a quarter of the way through.
There you go.
Quick little update.
Yep. All right. What's up for this weekend? What do you got?
Preakness.
Oh yeah, Preakness this weekend.
9 horses, it looks like.
Yeah, Preakness might be a little easier to handicap than Derby.
A little better chance to pick a winner. Not going to get as rich.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them holding this horse out.
Francesa murdered.
Did he?
Murdered everyone involved, keeping the horse out of the Preakness.
Good. I mean, of course. I mean, it's the guy's dream to get a horse.
To the point where he would not refer to the horse by name.
That is classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could see him taking it personally, man. The guy has been dying to get to a Derby. He refuses to attend the Derby until his own horse is in it.
Is that true?
Yeah, boy, he's not gonna go to Churchill Downs. He said he'll go to Churchill Downs if it's not the Derby. He's not crazy, you know.
Right.
He's not going to another Derby until it's his horse there. So it's his goal, it's his dream to. It's like I think it's the last thing he's got on his bucket list.
It's probably it. Yeah,
to get a horse there, and they were on the verge of having a chance this year, and the horse got hurt. I don't know if he would have made it, but they loved the horse. And the horse got hurt. So yeah, I could see him being pissed that this horse did not go to the Preakness to, you know, make history. I mean, geez,
I haven't even really read about what the logic is behind it or what their reasoning is behind it, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is how it works. You win the Derby, you go to the Preakness. You win the round of the playoffs in the NHL, NBA, like you go to the next round.
Yeah. I don't know why. Is it because it's just such a quick turnaround? Is that why?
But like, who can, like you have a chance, and now it's a very slim chance, I would say. But you have a chance to win a Triple Crown. Like, I don't know what you got to go down swinging.
It's really bad for the sport. You're right. You got to go down swinging. Opting to rest the horse for the Belmont Stakes.
Yeah, like, I don't. Yeah, because why? Because the Belmont's such a long race, maybe.
I guess, but I mean, this
and
horse.
And then what if you do come back and win the Belmont?
And you're the world's biggest asshole.
Yeah,
good for you. You won the Belmont.
Right. Double crown.
A lot of horses won 2 for 3, pal.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand it.
Takes a great story and just cheapens it. I never heard of a great champion being like, "Yeah, I'll take that one off."
No,
let the horse do what it does, man.
I'm trying to think if this has ever happened before. Like, I feel like with we've had like an injury, maybe. Like the Derby winner.
Yeah, outside of an injury.
Can't remember a no-show though.
Doesn't happen. Yeah. Nobody willingly takes off.
Yeah, I don't like it. It sucks.
No, it stinks, man.
And the Preakness is supposed to always have juice because you have the Derby winner.
Yeah.
The Belmont a lot of times has not as much juice because
could be
no Triple Crown.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no, so it's just for the gamblers, really. There's no chance for a Triple Crown.
Yeah.
But like the Preakness is supposed to have juice. You're supposed to have, Justified or Big Brown show up. Like this big Derby, I'll have another Orb. All these horses, but nothing.
Yeah, now it's just a place to go gamble and drink. It's really not as cool.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
Whatever.
It's a gross move, especially in this kind of field. You would have a chance to do it.
Right, it's a small field. Yeah, you have a shot. Why not?
It's a bad move. Bad look.
Because a lot of times, horses that don't win the Derby will pull out and go to the Belmont to rest up, which I don't really care about that. You lost the Derby. Go ahead.
Yeah,
the Belmont should be the toughest to win for that reason because you're going up against rested horses. Your horse is racing for the third time in 5 weeks.
Agreed.
Yeah, it should be hard. Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a small time move.
It is not ready for the bright lights.
No.
It shows me that you fucking just fell into a Derby win. You had no. You could say, oh, this horse, we like the way he did this and this leading up to the Derby. You were basically like born on third base.
Yeah, but even if you fall into it, though, just take the opportunity and run with it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it tells me they're not ready for the bright lights.
Yeah, I don't.
Steve Nebraska.
Hey, you fell into it, though. Just fucking go for it.
Yeah, I don't understand not wanting to go for it.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? It's bad look. Small time.
What are you afraid of?
peanuts. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What else? Anything else on tap?
I think that was it. Preakness.
Yeah, Preakness. It's gonna be hot, steamy.
It's gonna be hot.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So I think it was last weekend. It was like the first like humid day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already miserable. It's just you know what it is. You know what it is with the humidity is like I don't mind sweating. You know what I mean? You go and you're active somewhere, working out.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're just sitting doing nothing and you sweat, who likes that?
No, it's uncomfortable.
Who likes that? Who likes just sitting doing nothing? If you think about it, when you're sitting doing nothing, you're relaxing.
Yeah.
How do you relax?
You can't.
Yeah.
No, it's building up everywhere.
It's gonna be a disaster when I get home.
Did I wear the wrong shirt today? Like, oh no, I can't wear a shirt that I sweat through. People are gonna see it.
This is gonna be a mess when I get home. Oh no. Yeah. Those are like some days at work. Yeah. You're sweating and you're like, I gotta get home.
There's times like I go for like walks at work just to get out of the office, and it just gets me out. Just gets me outside.
Stretch the legs.
Recently, like you can tell, like the second half of the walk, like I'll walk wherever I want. Like I'll walk far away, turn around, I gotta come back. Like I'll walk, and then at the second half of my walk starts, I'm like, I made a mistake. Like I'm not unsweating now. Like I'm going back. It's gonna be worse than what it is now, and I still have 20 minutes to go. Like, it's not good. So,
it's went a little too far.
It's starting, yeah. Yep. I got one thing. This is fitting for the end of the show because it's nothing, but I figure I'll bring it up anyway. Questionable material, maybe. So saw a mouse in my garage the other day, and the garage is connected to the house. And he ran towards the house. So that's fucking great. Like, all right. So I didn't know what to do. So I put down traps like inside the house, and I put down traps like at the where I saw him, and I put down a trap at the front of the garage. So I've killed 5 mice since last week, but they're all like in the front of the garage. So now I don't know if I'm catching mice that are already here. Or if I'm baiting mice to come into the garage and stick their necks in a trap. I'm not sure if I have a choice though. I don't know if I can do anything about it. I think it's their point of entry. They're going to come in whether there's bait there or not.
Shouldn't be poking their heads in there anyways. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, mice are pretty common.
I know. I can't stand them. I don't mind. The less mice. I don't have any problem scooping a mouse up after it's been.
No. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Like, you have mice fucking running around. It's disgusting. I had mouse in my parents' house growing up.
Yeah.
Basement. Yeah. They had like a fucking smell to them, mice.
Yeah.
Smell like shit.
Well,
they probably shit in the house.
Everywhere.
So.
Yeah. I haven't seen droppings or anything like upstairs or anywhere important. A couple in the garage, nothing in the basement though. So I'm happy with that.
Kind of a purpose do mice serve?
They're food for birds.
Keep birds alive. I hate birds.
To keep geese alive.
I hate birds. My wife fucking hates birds even more than I do. She hates them with a passion. She hates them like making noise outside. Like I could tune that shit out, no problem. I just hate them. Like, just get away from me.
Wow, jeez.
I don't like them.
I don't have any problem with birds at all. What's your beef with birds? Like, what's wrong? Like, this is late in the show, man. You get real here. What do you hate about? Tell me what you hate about birds. Geese.
Bird shit. Bird shit.
Oh, bird shit fucks up your car. It sucks.
Seagulls. Hate seagulls.
Seagulls are gross.
They're unanimously hated, right? Those seagulls.
They're scavengers. They're just dirty. They're rats. That's what they are. They're just rats.
Seagull almost got one time I was at the beach a couple years ago. Almost got my bag of chips, salt and vinegar.
Oh,
fucking! I crumpled them up too, dude. Thought it was safe to like go, like just put my feet in the water or whatever.
Yeah.
Turn around, the fucking thing is like trying to drag the chips. Ran up and just shoot them. And the people that feed the seagulls should be fucking. They should be the one. They should be fed to the seagulls.
Yeah, a little bit.
They should be fed to sharks.
Yeah, it's really an insane person would do that. You're not feeding the duck.
It's trash. It's white trash.
You're not feeding the duck at the pond here.
No.
You're feeding a large, disgusting bird that just squawks and makes a mess.
And they all have the little herpy lips. You ever see them?
Disgusting.
Just not an aesthetically pleasing bird at all.
No, they're a filthy fucking animal. Nah, Noah could have left that. Noah could have left those off the fucking ship.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Noah.
You brought fucking geese and unicorns, but you didn't fucking. You didn't bring unicorns, but you brought fucking geese and seagulls.
Yeah.
I knew what I was going for.
Should make a movie about Noah.
Oh well.
I want to see. Could they do it?
Yeah, why not? They did. What was
Passion of the Christ?
No, they did a Noah movie, but like a modern Noah movie with like Steve Carell.
Oh, Evan Almighty.
Yeah, right. Didn't he have to build the ship?
I never saw that one. I saw Bruce Almighty.
Did he have to build the ship?
No, he was a newscaster.
Oh, okay. All right.
He was God, right? Morgan Freeman, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw Evan.
I don't think I saw Bruce. I think I saw Evan.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you want to see a live action throwback Noah? They could absolutely do that.
I just want to see. I don't even really know the story that much. I know he two of every animal on the ship, but what was the reasoning behind it? There was a flood.
God was going to flood the earth for I don't know how long. But God,
it's Old Testament. Old Testament.
Yeah, God is crazy, man. Like you made all these animals. We had chapters back there where you make all the animals. You want Noah to save them all 2 by 2. Why can't you just redo it once the flood's over?
It's crazy. God was tough. God was tough back then. Old Testament God.
Yeah,
it's like playing for Parcells.
Yeah, maybe not that bad. It's crazy. Tell me you're all powerful, but you're lazy. Fucking Noah do it.
Noah do your dirty work.
Have Noah do it. Come on, man. Poor Noah. He's got a wife and kids and shit. Build a boat. He's got to feed his family. He's got to build a fucking ship that can fit every animal times 2 on the fucking thing.
Brutal. He had to build the ship too. Yeah, he had his work cut out for him.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what the guy did. Like I don't know if was he even a carpenter?
That'd be great. He's like a teacher. No, you got to build the ship from scratch. Figure it out, Noah. It's about to get wet.
There's not even a hardware store over here.
Yeah.
I gotta go chop down trees and stuff. Noah's not going to Home Depot and getting a crew together.
No.
It's got tied together with twine.
Can't be subcontracted. No,
I don't know how he's doing it back then. You got every animal on there. How?
That's why I want to see the movie.
If you're doing that, if you're building a ship for every animal, and like you think you're doing the best you can, it's not going to be the grand ship. It's not going to be the Titanic.
No.
And you finish it, and like you're gathering all the animals. You're like, I forgot about elephants. They're gigantic. All right, go ahead, elephants. And the geese are ready to get on. You're like, no, I'm not fucking taking you guys. Like, there's not room for the geese. I just put 2 fucking elephants on here. You guys take a hike. You could fucking fly it out, okay? Go ahead.
But were all those animals around back then?
I feel like when I think so. But I feel like when I picture the pictures of Noah, there's giraffes and elephants and a little far.
No dinosaurs though.
No dinosaurs.
That goes against.
There's no boat builder. There's no Noah in the time of dinosaurs.
That's what I would like to see, like a dinosaur movie, but like real, not Jurassic Park, like real life. Be hard to do though, because no humans. How could you do a dinosaur movie, like a realistic one of like dinosaur times, but make it good?
They did that. Wasn't there a movie called The Bear where they follow the bear around? I don't think there's even a narrator for that.
And then it ends with the Big Bang. You got to end with the Big Bang. Or no, not the Big Bang, the meteor. Big Bang.
So it's Benjamin Button with dinosaurs. It goes reverse in time. The dinosaur becomes a tadpole, and then
that could be a separate movie.
Nothing.
Big Bang could be a separate movie.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't mean a movie from the TV show.
No.
Could spare us.
No, the Big Bang movie would be pretty boring though.
The Big Bang.
It's just everything coming into existence with nothing going on.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs, you could do it. It couldn't be like a long movie, but you could do like an hour-and-a-half movie.
Yeah, that's what I see what's going on.
You might need an.
How did dinosaurs come about?
I don't know. They're fish, and then they probably the same way people came about.
Just evolved
randomly, yeah. I'm sure when they started, it wasn't like, oh, here's a Triceratops and a pterodactyl, and here's the thing about dinosaurs, which is crazy. Like a lot of the dinosaurs we know did not exist at the same time of their whatever. The Jurassic period's one period, but they didn't all exist at the same time. Like I don't know that a Triceratops ever existed with a T-Rex at the same time.
Yeah, true.
I mean that might be a bad example. They might have, but other dinosaurs, they're separated by millions of years.
Right. It was like three different periods? Jurassic?
At least 3. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you think about time like that, it's what the fuck we're even doing here?
Great question.
I don't mean right now at 11:20, although we could go that deep, I guess.
What's the point?
It's all a big nothing. That's good. We start quoting Livia Soprano, must be time to take our medicine, go to bed.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, that'll do it for another uplifting episode of Sunday Pour. Celebrating our existence and questioning it at the same time, all in one fell swoop. But this weekend, when you're sitting there doing nothing and your shirt starts sticking to your body, all you're going to be doing is wondering why.
Yep.
But
it's fair.
Why not? Because we'll be back here next week. Talk about the weekend, talk about Better Call Saul's mid-season finale, the Yanks weekend of a successful weekend, and see just how far Vlad Jr. takes his hitting streak, and more. Much, much more on the next edition of Sunday Pour. Thanks, Ant.
Yes, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will talk to you on Tuesday night.